I am Michael Pinter, where I teach you how to start flipping or wholesaling houses, or if you're already doing how to grow your business. I know the light is terrible coming from my left side. I could probably go this way, but then I can't see the road. I'm about to drive into a school bus, so that wouldn't be good. Okay, so I got a question, and the question is, is a federal tax lien list a good list of targets? So a couple of things. Here are my thoughts. My first answer is I don't know. Because number one, I have never seen a list of federal tax liens. I don't believe the government makes them available. And I don't know if you can get it. If you could get it, on one hand, I would say it might be a good list to target. It could indicate financial distress. It doesn't always indicate financial distress. Sometimes it indicates that the guy's account screwed up. Sometimes it indicates that there's some larger problem, right? Like an SBA loan that had an issue. But it could be a good list to target. However, I am pretty certain that they don't make those available. You know, I don't want to honk a school bus, but this guy is not moving. So, you know, it's funny when you go to PropStream, right? And one of the things that you can search for is liens. I can't believe how bad the light is. You can search liens, but in all the counties that I search in PropStream, liens come up, like 2 liens come up. So, what am I listening to? I don't know what I'm hearing. So, obviously, you know, some counties are going to report lien data differently than others, right? There could be there's probably 1 million liens in Nassau County. There's probably 100,000 properties with liens in Nassau County, besides first mortgages, but they don't show up in PropStream. And I don't know if federal tax liens show up anywhere. So it's a tough question. It's not a simple answer. It's a good idea, but you've also got to understand that very often federal tax liens are going to be negotiated down, are going to sit there. In other words, you get a federal tax lien on your property, it doesn't mean you got to sell the property. It may mean you're having a problem paying your income taxes, which could be an dunk indicators of somebody who wants to sell. Certainly in New York. Now, in certain states, like, sorry about that. I don't know why I don't have perfect service here. I'm driving through a residential area. Everybody here has cell service. What street am I on? Okay. Now, all the lists that we targeted, they're not slam dunks, except in certain states, like let's say Texas. Even in the truth is any list, but let's say you get a pre-foreclosure list in Texas. You know, that guy, you don't have a lot of time in Texas to sell your house, but the guy may not have equity. Like, you don't really know what the balance is, no matter what you search for in equity, and the guy may pay it off, or the guy may list the property and sell it. You don't know if he's going to sell it to you. There is no perfect list of every person that's going to sell. Right? You know, we try to get code enforcement lists or tax delinquent lists. That doesn't mean the guy is going to sell to you, right? And on a federal tax lien, the guy can sit there with it and say, I'm going to let it sit here and hope they don't renew it. You know, the taxes, I think, only last 10 years they have to renew it, but the feds usually do renew it. So, yeah, I don't think it's a bad list to target. I have no idea how to get it. And, you know, my first thought was it's not a good list, and that was a stupid first thought, because it's as good a list as any, I think. Remember, we're just looking for lists of people that are more likely to sell, right? When I go get a general list in New York, it's older people who live in the house a long time, right? That's what it is. Do we have any indication that if somebody's over 70 and they live in the house over 20 years, they're going to sell? No, they might live another 30 years. Hell, the kid might want that. I get that all the time, right? I'm getting that now. I'm sending out some new mailings. I'm never leaving here. It's so funny. Like when you first send out mail, the amount of crazy people who call you back. I had somebody screaming at me, did you see it for sale? I love this one. Oh, I'm back. I don't know what the hell's going on. Verizon must be having some kind of connection issues. But so I got on a recent mailing, did you see a for sale sign in front of my house? I mean, it's such a stupid thing to say. Yeah, that's what I said. I asked you if you want to sell. If you don't want to sell, tell me. I'll never mail you again or call you again. It's really not so complicated. Oh, there's a Verizon truck here. Maybe there actually is a connectivity issue, that, as I suspected. So you're going to get a lot. When you mail, you're going to get, did you see a for sale sign? Or I got one. Where am I going to move to? How the hell do I know where you're going to move to? If you're not selling, just say you're not selling. I'm very happy never to mail you again. But people don't understand. They get offended. Why would you get offended by getting a postcard that says, are you interested in selling? I don't understand why people get offended at a piece of mail. People, I got somebody said, this is harassment. This is the second postcard you sent me. I am really harassing. I once got a complaint. Some people complained to the Better Business Bureau that they were on a do not mail list. Let me just tell you something. There is no do not mail list, right? If I want to spend money on postage, I can mail you 600 times a day. Nothing's stopping me. If I don't threaten you, I'm not committing a crime. Certainly if I'm asking to buy something from you. And the crazy part is they don't understand. I don't want to spend money on postage on people that aren't going to sell me a house. I really don't. If you're not selling, or you just sold, whatever, if you're not a prospect for me, tell me, and I will remove you from the list, and I will never mail you again. And why would you think I would want to mail you something and spend money on it if you're not interested? Oh, I got a great one yesterday. I send postcards that look like they're doodled. They almost don't look like they're mailed. I get a lot of times people asking me, did you put that in my mailbox? This lady says, did you put something in my mailbox? I go, no, I mailed it. She didn't catch that. She goes, somebody stole all my mail. And I want to know if you stole my mail when you put that in my mailbox. I'm like, what the hell? I go, lady, I sent it through the mail. She could not sort of fathom that. All right, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully I'm not going to lose connection anymore. But that's the basic gist. I don't know if federal tax lien is a good list to target. It probably is, which was not my initial thought. However, I have no clue as to how to get a list of people that are federal tax liens. If you do, sure, target it. Why not? Any indication of possible economic distress or property distress is a good list to target, right? That's it. If you know there's something wrong with the house, or you know something wrong with the borrower, then that gives you an edge over, a slight edge in the fact, the probability that they may want to sell, right? It's better than just mailing the phone book, right? Guess what? If you mail the phone book, you probably get some leads too. But you want to mail people, because mail's expensive, or target people if you're calling, whatever you're doing, any marketing. You want to target people who have a more likely chance to sell, and that's it. So maybe tax liens do. So I hope this was helpful. If you're interested in all the ways I can help you, go to howtoflipnewyork.com. If you're interested, or go to learntoflipandwholesale.com. What else? If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching on any media channel, please click the thumbs up. The likes really help. Please keep the comments coming. I post 5 times a week. I almost never have any idea what I'm going to talk about until I look at your questions. So keep the questions coming in the comment section. You can ask any question you want. It does not have to be about the video you're watching. It can be about anything. If it's something simple, I'll just reply with an answer. If it's something I've covered recently, I will send you a link to a video. And if it's something I haven't covered in a long time or never covered, this is something I never covered, I'll do a brand new video on it. So thank you very, very much for watching. I really appreciate it.